Another live, man. I'm back. You feel me? I already know what I'm about to be on. I just want to speak on like the importance of certain characteristics and personality traits that'll just set you up for success in life and things that are like, you know what I mean, put you in a better position. If you're in a better, because I know mindset come first before anything. A better inside will make for a better outside. You feel me? If y'all get what I'm saying. I know y'all probably heard a lot of people say this, but that's the thing. Like a lot of speakers and motivational talkers, I'm not knocking anything nobody talks about or how they go about it, but like I notice a lot of people, they make generalized statements and different things like that, but my whole thing is I like to break stuff down and really speak on specific traits, personality traits, characteristics, different things like that. Like I like to break it down so y'all can have a real understanding because a lot of people, they hear general statements and they don't, it goes in one ear and not the other. And everybody, they're hearing it from everybody. So it's like that could do good for some, but not good for all. Some people need a more in-depth rundown. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to resonate with them. I heard something. I was reading a book. It was about what was it about? Consistency, I think. No, concentration. I was reading a book about concentration, and it says something about how opportunity only knocks on your door once, right? And I know y'all probably heard that before, but you have the opportunity to knock on opportunity's door every day. You could go find opportunity and knock on that door every day, but opportunity's only gonna knock on your door one day. You hear what I'm saying? It's deep. It's deep. It's all about you at the end of the day. Every day that you wake up, that you blessed to wake up, you have a chance to make something happen. That's why I don't get what when people say when people used to say like, oh, this is my time or it's such and such time. It could be everybody's time at the same time, really. Like that's a bad mindset to have. To be, everybody can have a run right now. It's all about your mindset. Everybody can eat. Everybody can be winning right now. For the people that missed it, opportunity only knocks on your door once, but you have the chance to knock on opportunity's door every day. Y'all feel me? And I like me myself on my channel. I like to speak on the benefits of connecting with people and networking and different things like that, and just positivity surrounding people and growth from there, and how that could positively impact your success. I like to talk about that, but that's not to say that you know that's not to say that one person running their own race, you can always, one person in their own race can always win. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose really if you go about something yourself. But if you put a team together, that just accelerates. It accelerates success in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you're good with people and different things like that. Another thing I wanted to touch on was like manifestation. How people talk about manifesting things. I don't really feel like life is that deep. Like, okay, let's break it down. you KO me easy. I doubt it. I doubt it. But anyway, um, I don't feel like manifestation is that deep as people try to make it seem. Or you sit and you think about something. Yeah, he's definitely trolling. I'm not worried about it. Um, Thank you for the like also. But I don't think manifestation is that deep. The word manifest means to, you know, for something, for you to visually see something and to know it, to know it strongly in your mind, basically, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, I feel like. But where people go wrong is to be stuck on the thinking part and just think, you know, you gotta put action behind it. That's the thing I don't like about how people push manifestation, because they just say think on it, this, that, but it's not manifestation alone. You gotta go and really put action behind it. Yeah, for sure. Manifestation is just conscious drive. If you want it and work for it, you'll get it. Mm-hmm. For sure. Me personally, like I said, what I like to speak on is like leadership and leadership, of other people, like being a leader of a group. But before that, and everybody don't want to be a leader. I'm trying to talk about real and y'all being ignorant. Hey, it's cool, man. I'm not tripping. Hey, as long as they hear and they listening, I ain't tripping. they trolling. But what was I saying? Yeah. Yeah. Leadership of self. That's the most important thing. Before you can even lead anybody else, and like I said, everybody don't want to be leaders of other people and stuff like that, and don't want to be a boss or a manager or different things like that. They don't want to take on that role. But leadership of yourself, which I always say, controlling your emotions and all around mental. Being charismatic, empathy with people, talking to people, you know, with respect. Nah, that's crazy. Having, like I said, having empathy, not only having a charismatic, way about yourself, but also being able to encourage other people to do better in themselves. That's all leadership. I'm all about being impactful. It's crazy how you can really shape your own life. Different personality traits, and different things like that is all to be learned. Being charismatic, um, having great concentration, just all that good stuff. Discipline, all these things can be trained and worked on from everybody. Everybody can do these things. It almost kind of reminds me of like acting. You have to practice it. You have to practice it, and then it just becomes who you are at some point, though. It's almost like you fall in love with it. It just overtakes you. Anything that you give your everything, that anything that you give your mind to on a regular basis that you consume, is gonna become who you are. Your environment, whether it's a bad environment, whether it's a dangerous environment, and it's like survival, that's what you're gonna become. You're gonna stay in a survival type mindset and different things like that. I'm sure people know that. If you're around positive people, you're gonna be positive. It's common sense, really. Nothing's really that deep. But anything that you want to be, all you got to do is, adapt and practice these characteristics. You know what I mean? Practice it and do it your way. We can both be charismatic, but that don't mean we're gonna be exactly alike. You know, your makeup is still your makeup. My makeup is still my makeup. Who I am. Oh, I know something else I wanted to touch on, yo. Value, being valuable, and the importance of adding value. Knowing your value and being valuable and what that could do. Y'all see, like, I'm gonna use LeBron James as an example. You feel me? This man has been dominating in the league for so long that now he got his son on the team. Who have you seen? You never seen nobody do this. I know. First of all, for like the last few years, it seemed like LeBron been doing the coaching. You feel me? It feel like LeBron do the coaching on the team almost. It's like he take over the whole team that he's on. So it's like he's so great of a player, and he's built this value for himself so much that he's like, you know, y'all put my son on the team. He'd probably be like, put my son on the team. He probably threaten to leave every time. Or he probably don't even gotta do that. They just respect it because they're like, oh yeah, he's such a big piece. So value is a big thing. Whether it's physical talent, a skill, anything like that, you know, now different knowledge that you might have, that's all value. And everybody can add. Everybody, shoot, it's so much information in the world that everybody can add to the value. Everybody does different things. You don't got to do what somebody else is doing, but you can add to your value. Oh, strengthen your strengths. Live in your strengths. And don't worry about like your weaknesses. That's what's so good about a team, right? Your weaknesses, you can have somebody else. Your weakness is somebody else's strength, right? And your strength can be somebody else's weakness. That's the beauty of a team effort and coming together with other people. I'm not saying you shouldn't work on weaknesses at some point, but live in your strengths. Why waste a whole bunch of time on your weaknesses when you can live in your strengths and excel, phenomenally? You understand what I'm getting at? All right, for sure. Thank you for tuning in anyway. I appreciate the likes on the video too. Y'all like the video up, subscribe. But yeah, when it comes to getting anything that you want out of life, anything, you could do anything. And I always, like, when I was younger, I never really understood that like that. My father would always tell me, but it kind of always went in one ear and out the other. I look at it as like it's deep now. I'm like, wow, you really can get anything. Like I said, I just read a lot of books now to obtain a lot of information. Yo, my mind, the way my mind feels when I'm just adding more and more information, it's crazy. It's a powerful thing. You can never stop learning. The world is a big place. It's always great to learn from other people's mistakes too. Like, let's say my father teaches me all everything that he knows. Wisdom is great. Learning from elders that actually know things and learning from books and biographies of other people's lives is that's a great thing to have access to, because let's say my father teaches me everything that he knows, right? And at some point I acquire all the information of my father and I'm still, let's say, this is just an example, and I'm in my teenage years I obtained all the information of my father. At that point I take it into my own hands and decide to go beyond that, right? That's a beautiful thing about life. That's so crazy to me. My father could have lived 60 something years, 70 something. He tells me everything he knows, and I have all that information now in my memory bank, and I just continue to learn from there as I get older. People talk about generational wealth, but generational knowledge, information is very powerful also. It's deep. When somebody can take something you got, they can't take the information. They might can take some physical things, they can't take the information and the knowledge that you have. The mind is so powerful. Like I said, learning from other people's mistakes. Not only not let's say you not only learn from your father, you learn from your mother, you learn from such and such cousin, relative, biographies, you read books, you just adding more and more knowledge from different people from different walks of life that come out of different communities, raised differently, experienced other things that you haven't experienced yet. The more you learn, also you come up with better ideas, right? Your way of thinking is just on a higher level, on a higher plane. Your process of thinking is much better. A lot of your ideas and and thoughts that you come up with and your mind is backed by more factual evidence and different things like that. So, your mind is like no other. My father always say, learn from the cradle to the grave. And that's what I've been on recently. You can never learn too much. It's so much information, man. And you know what they always say? If you want to keep information from somebody, put it in a book. Next year is gonna be okay. That malfunctioning NPC said next year is gonna be a banger, but we all gotta end this one on a positive. Shout out to all you business owners. Yep. Shout out to all the business owners for sure. Thank you for that. The malfunctioning NPC. Appreciate that. Appreciate that word of encouragement. Ooh, appreciate the light. Yeah, man. Like I said, no matter where I go, I like to make an impact. When I meet people, I like to make it meaningful. It might be something small because you never know. You might see people later on in life. You might run into people again. You don't know who you never know who you're talking to. You might be talking to a business owner. You might be talking to somebody. Everybody is somebody. You know what I'm saying? So every person I come in contact with, I give a positive. I make sure it's a positive impact I leave on them. You know, and these is all things, leadership and stuff like that too. Like my face expressions, I'm smiling, tone of voice, um, like I said, charismatic. Hey, how you doing? You treating people like they somebody. I try to do that with everybody I come in contact with. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter who it is. It could be the janitor, the everybody, the janitor to the businessman to the, you know, everybody. That's what I'm on. And every day I'm getting better and better with it. That's what growth. That's what personal growth is all about. Like I said, I go on to work, right? I go on to work. It'd be about 50 people that done waved at me, said hi, said what's up, because that's the impact I put on people. A lot of these people I approached first. You feel what I'm saying? A majority I approached first. I go into work feeling like a celebrity in that joint. Like, you know what I mean? Like just anywhere I go. But that was just an example. I threw some clothes at my girl as a joke because I said I was throwing a fit. She got mad. Did she overreact or am I wrong? What's going on, yo? Am I still live? Oh, okay. Somebody called my phone, right? And it froze the live. My bad, y'all. I don't know what happened for that moment. But I threw some clothes at my girl's as a joke because I said I was throwing a fit. She got mad. I mean, did you hit her and like, did you like? How did you throw the clothes at her? That kind of matters. I guess that kind of matters. Nah, I tossed them. I don't know. Like if you lightly just throw them, like if you throw them in her lap or something like that, then I don't really see that. It's not nothing too crazy. But if you like throw them in her face and like, you know what I mean? That would kind of determine how wrong you are. But her, getting mad, I don't see why she really would get super mad about that. But okay, the malfunctioning NPC said most awesome part of owning my business is everyone in town recognizes my rap vehicle and waves. Don't even know a lot of these people. Good vibe all the time. Yeah, for real, man. For real. What business are you in? I appreciate the like, whoever just liked the video, the live, I mean. What business do you own, if you don't mind me asking? As long as there wasn't 6 rolls of quarters in the pockets, you're good. Right. I mean, shoot. I don't think you really could have hurt her anyway, regardless how you threw the clothes, but you know. Pressure washing houses, gutter cleaning, and now I'm paying it for 5 years. That's good stuff. Yeah, you getting stuff right. You cleaning stuff up, man. You getting the community right. I see what that's why people they like that. Your business that it's like I said, it's having an impact on the community, and a good one. So that's great. That's great to hear. Hmm. I'm really trying to think of what else I want to touch on in this particular video. I know I kind of jumped around a lot on a lot of different topics, but bottom line, the biggest part that I want people to understand is that you can do and be whatever you want in life. That's true. That's very much true. Very much possible. Like I said, the manifestation part, it's all about truly believing in your mind, you know, having a goal, having your mindset on a goal, knowing what you want to do first. You know what you want to do, believing that you can do it, and going for it. And being consistent in each of those things, in all three of those things. Being consistent in believing, being consistent in your goal, and being consistent in attacking that. You know what I mean? Especially anything that you've seen somebody else do before, it's doable. It's possible. I always think, why wouldn't I be able to do something else if somebody else could do it? You know what I'm saying? If they could do it, why can't I do it? There's no reason. I could do it too. I ain't gonna lie, but the belief system has to be unbreakable. When things is hard and there's obstacles that get in the way, you can't all of a sudden feel like You can't all of a sudden feel as if, oh man, I don't know if I could do it anymore. You got to be able to get through that. Once you get over them initial hurdles, chasing success becomes addicting, just like the gym. That's true. Both of those things get addicting. Facts. It becomes addictive. Like that's what I'm saying. It becomes a lifestyle. Anything that you do consistently, it's like it becomes a habit. That's the thing, a habit. Building a habit. How do anything become habits? Because you do it frequently. It become it, anything that you do, just like how algorithms are created on sites. Anything that you watch is just gonna start coming up all of us all the time. Anything that you think about, anything that you do consistently will become a habit, and you can change your habits. You can stop certain habits. You can stop doing certain things and start doing other things. That's how you build these traits that I'm talking about, these characteristics. Change your you become a different person, man. Um, you lock in laser focus and you can get to it, man. You can get anything done. When you make chasing success a habit, trying to obtain more knowledge on how you can get to your goal, like when you taking it that serious, when you getting that deep into it, you studying it all the way around. Your belief becomes unbreakable. You don't care what gets in your way. You're like, nah, I know I can do this. I just read about how somebody did this. I know I could do this. I just seen somebody do this. I know I could do this. This is what I want to do though, too. Take care, bro. Gotta bounce. Hey man, I appreciate you tuning in. It means a lot. Like, subscribe. That's if you want to. I appreciate you for stopping through though and sharing words of encouragement, positivity, and knowledge to the people, man. I appreciate you. Anything that you do consistently will become who you are, man. You said, "How?" Hey, I'm all right, man. I can't complain. Another day, I got to wake up. You know what I mean? I'm healthy. I have a sharp mind. I would like to think. um, I'm chasing knowledge. I have a hunger for knowledge and information. I feel great, man. I can't complain. What country am I in? Is that the question you're asking? If that's the question you're asking, you know, um, United States of America. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for checking in, man. Tuning into the video. It means a lot to me. Y'all know another thing, man. Like I said, I spoke on this also. I said eventually, and I'm learning more about that. It's in the works. I wanna run a nonprofit, man, to provide resources and information to people that wouldn't normally come across that information. That might not be on your mind. I want to bring awareness to certain different things and programs to people that probably don't even know, about certain resources, things like that. I got a business where I strip and clean floors, strip and wax, and I work in the warehouse also. But yeah. My main thing, like I said, I'm so big on leadership. I'm big on community, helping the community. Mm. If you help the community will help you, man. That's what I believe. I'm big on giving value. Just giving value. There ain't no reason why you shouldn't want to see somebody else win. Why you won't want to bring up after bringing out the potential in yourself and seeing how great it feels and, and and how great it feels to obtain knowledge and continue to bring yourself, push yourself further. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to bring the potential out of others. People talk about they want the world to be better and they want the community to be better, but nobody wants. But you also want to gatekeep information, and you want to gatekeep. You don't want to teach nobody nothing. You want to gatekeep for real. You don't want to see nobody else in a better position, really. But you want a better community and a better world and a better, you know what I mean? I don't understand that. Yeah. So I said, not only building community in my physical life, physical world, out here on a day-to-day basis, but I also, like I said, feed on land and actually talking to people day-to-day basis. But I said, why not I use my platform? Why don't I use my platform to build on my platform in a meaningful way to also, further that agenda, further that motion that I want to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, and another thing that fueled me to do that, it's not only just that, man, I got a daughter on the way, man. So that's another thing that's making me want to improve myself, to better myself. If not for nothing else, you should want to better yourself for your kids, for your children, so that you got something to teach them. You know what I'm saying? People talking about, um, oh, I want my kids to be better than me and this and that. But how much better are they gonna be if you don't really know nothing? And what are you really gonna teach your kids? Me having a child is because the child, it's all about the child development and different things like that. When they first get out, they soak information like a sponge. You're still, when you have your first child, 9 times out of 10, you're still young. There's nothing stopping you from still learning more, uh, gaining more information, and you know, so that you have more to give to your child. That's how I look at it. The children is the future. That's another reason I'm so big on community. Just children in general. Me having a child on the way, the children in general, because you know everybody gotta learn something new. But I'm gonna get off here for a second. I'll probably end up getting back on. But I've been on here talking for a while. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all like the videos. I appreciate everybody that's liked it. Subscribe, man. Y'all continue to subscribe. Check out my other videos, my channel and stuff like that. I appreciate everybody that got on here in the comments and commented and had encouraging words to say. I appreciate it.